Right, what is up, guys and girls? Let me just give you a picture of the game here. There we go. So we're starting with Cure2 because it seems like the sort of low-key hidden gem, possibly out of the three that we've got. I'm going to start with that one, and then we're going to go on to our main feature, which will be so HalfSword. And straight after that, we're going to finish off with what I probably have the most to say about, which is going to be Dreadweave. Both of those end games there are pretty good. They're kind of 3D, you know, shooting, a medieval combat. It's all there. This one, I have no clue what it is, and we're just going to jump in because it looks kind of random. So we'll start with this one. There we go. So it is a FPS, which is good. Cool beans. So it has potential to do something good here. Right, let's bring it down a bit so I can read the rest. Right, I'm going to do 3 intros today over to Triple Trouble. I want to thank everybody who's coming in early. Thank you for joining me. We are a little bit early to stream today, so shouldn't expect too many people for at least the next 10 minutes. But as they trickle in, we'll be firing, hopefully fired up and under fire by then. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who does come in early, and I want to thank everybody this week for joining us for a sort of a one-off week, really. We're doing Racing Chainers for the next month, following on from next week. And then we're doing the sort of build up to Halloween. So I'm going to be doing like Ghost of Tsunami or Toshiba. We're going to be doing a little bit of Wukong, a little bit of this, that, and the other, right? Leading up to Halloween. And then we're going to do all the Resident Evils over the Halloween period. And then when we get to Christmas, I have no clue. We're just going to do some fun and hopefully festive games along that way. So let's jump in. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are doing the Triple Trouble finale. It's a Friday, you know how we do. And if you're new to the channel, we do these every month, at least once a month, where we do a big bundle of games for the whole week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, triple games every day. And then all new releases, unreleased games. I mean, I just got sent PAX Automata today. Unfortunately, it didn't quite hit the schedule. If it had sent it a day earlier, I would have added it in. It looks really lit and legit, so I might do a private video on that one. So if you are subscribed as a member on the channel, you will get access to that one-off video right there during the holiday break. That being said, today we are covering Cure2, HalfSword, what was the other one? And Dreadweave. So if any of those tickle your wickle, then hang around because we're going to be covering them all over this 4-hour period. So sit back, get yourself a brewski, and let's just jump in. Right, so codename Cure2. I'm just going to be referring to it as Cure2. It's by Raptor Byte Studios. In fact, those guys sent out the game code because without that, we wouldn't know what this game was. It's had very mediocre sales, but very positive reviews. So that's quite interesting to see there. It's a cooperative first-person shooter, which might tickle most of your fancies. It's the aftermath of a zombie apocalypse. Always a good setting. I don't think zombie games really get boring. Yeah, there's a ton of them, but they always they're always fun. It's never not going to be fun to shoot a zombie in the face, right? Hell yeah, that's it. So we're creating an elite military squad with up to 5 players, which is a random number. You would think 4, but we've got 5. Fight your way through hordes of zombies in a variety of dynamic, objective-driven missions. Sounds good, you know, basic write-up. Single player, co-op, yeah, online co-op only, not couch co-op. We have cloud saving, we've got family sharing, which is really good. I share with Bubs all of my library. Xbox controller support across the board, verified for Linux, so it's actually native to the deck. What else we got? So 16 gig RAM and a 5060X AMD or Intel equivalent. So yeah, pretty basic stuff. I mean, it's about a mid-tier system for today's times. So that being said, let's just check it out. Right, so we're going to jump in. Now, do I want to look at the settings? Let's have a look. This game could be, so it's in full screen mode, 60 frames, DX12, fine. Show frames per second. I've got my own frame per second counter. I think you can see it up in the top left. I always have that on, so I rather use that. The overall settings are ultra and then high across the board and then ultra again. So we'll see how we get on with those and see, because it's an early release, You know, you might have some teething problems. You might have to dial that in. But so it looks like it's single player or multiplayer, and it does have join now. So I'm assuming there is people playing, but I'm not going to go ahead and check that today. We need to do training before we continue, so we'll go through the training section. We'll do our first mission and see how we get on. If I love it, I'll do another mission. If I don't, I'll wrap it up and we'll give it a score. Right, okay. Whoa, very twitchy on the old sensitivity there, boys. Let's have a little look. So gamepad sensitivity. Oh, it's got gamepad support. Nice. Okay, we might test that today. Going to turn that down. I'm definitely going to turn the mouse down. Automatic reload, we've got toggle there. Nice, good choices. Do you know what? I don't dislike that at all. Let's jump back in. Feels a bit more responsive. Let's go. It's a very weird stance we're pulling there. We're sort of like this with the MP5 spray and pray. I believe it's an MP5 or a variant of. But we're right over in the right hand side, which is really good for streamers because you get like this whole contrast of me and the guns. You can see all of the action. Ooh, okay, toggle flashlight, boom. E to interact with objects, okay, nice. Let's have a little look around, very plain. I'm getting the vibe. I mean, this runs really, really sweet at 60 frames. This would run at 240 frames on my system, guaranteed. This is like really, really responsive. It feels like a Counter-Strike mod. If you've ever played a Counter-Strike mod or a Half-Life mod, it's like that. It's twitchy responsive, so good that you just can't believe it. Do you know what I mean? It's got very basic textures. Even on ultra to high settings, this game's looking kind of flat but kind of doable. I like it, you know. You're not going to get any lag. It's going to work on most systems. It has controller support, which those aforementioned games, you know, kind of lackluster on controller support. So we can revive our down teammate. Pretty basic stuff. Again, we're using that really horrible text and those really early like status bars that just come with like early release games. I really dislike them. So if we turn this off, we can actually see that the graphics are not too shabby. It's actually all right. Yeah. Impressive. So we can shoot some balls. Oh, I've got no ammo. I've got to go to the supply crate. Okay, supply crate open. Take the items. That was a weird de-animation now. Reload. Yeah, that's fine. Quite loud for you guys, so I might turn it down a bit. Just bring this down. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Right. So bullet markers. If I turn, I think the torch is like overly bright. It doesn't feel realistic. It's like massively bright. So everything you point it at just gets blurred out in bright color. Look. Like there he is, and there he's not. Way too bright. Feels quite accurate though. We can aim down sight. We can turn the torch on and off down sight. We can't reload though. Although my supplies might have gone. Let's drop another one. I mean, it's really quick, but I don't like the de-animation of it. I'd rather it just stayed on the screen but be empty. So aim down sight, hit reloads. It just defaults to the reload animation. Whoa, okay, we've got breakables. Again, that would have looked so much better if I didn't have the torch on. So I think the torch could do with like a dumb down, you know, make it smaller, make it more refined, maybe even give it some like see-throughness, because it doesn't have that that sort of lighting effects that you expect with a torch. It's just on or off, like it's super bright daylight or none at all. Okay, what does it want now? Drop a supply crate. I've done that. The supply crate is the lifeline. So it wants me to heal somehow, I think. Oh, we've got a handgun. Is that a 45? That's a 45, baby. Okay, let's check my other buttons. So one is MP5. Two is... There is something else there. I think that might be... Stand near the supply crate to get healed. Okay, so you can't see it, but behind my back here, I'm being healed. Read instructions. Okay, so now we should be able to leave. No, standing, creating 2 heal. I'm 100%. Like bros. I have to be very specific about where I drop it. Is it him I'm waiting for healing? Bros. It wasn't even me, it was the NPC causing the problems. But at least the game's not broken. That's a good thing. That should be more specific and say he needs healing. Okay, I've got water. There's one over here too. Let me take one at a time. Yeah, it says put it into this thing. Add fuel. That just equates to press E on stuff. Okay, so now that should let us out. I'm really not liking that torch. I'm going to turn that off for a moment. He looks like me if I was ginger and in trouble. Okay, we've got support, we've got sys, assault, technical, sniper. That says point man who's a woman. So point person would be good. That might not be a woman. It might just look like a woman. That is a broad-shouldered woman if that is the case. I'm going to go with assault. There we go. We're in. Do you know what? It ain't bad. It ain't bad looking. It's definitely playing okay. Zombie time. Whoa. My man's hand and head come off with a headshot. Oh, jeez. Dude's got my back. Man down. Whoa, there you go. Colonel Timmy goes ham. Go on, Colonel. Get in there. Okay, nice. Their head just pops off straight away. I know it's a tutorial, so that's probably like no bullet sponging going on right now. Whoa. Saved again by the Colonel. Pick up the battery. I'm guessing we put the battery in there. There's 3 batteries we need. Pretty basic stuff. The Colonel does not help with tasks. There's not actually any waypoint to the next battery. We're just kind of guessing. There it is. See, I can see quite nice in the dark because it's not overly punishing in the dark. It's quite sort of bright, if you know what I mean. There's plenty of lights around. Okay, we lowered the drawbridge. We're across to the other side. Grab whatever we need. Reload animations are fine. Again, the game's going for a certain look, and it doesn't have to be ultra realistic with that look. So we're actually getting away with it. What in the world happened to the car? I don't know if it gets away with that. What? He probably shot that maybe twice to kill this guy. What we done to the car, bro? Jeez. Okay, I do not like the hair, and I'll tell you something. I noticed this in the settings that there was a hair setting in here. Corpse limit, foliage, model qualities. That's ultra with that hair. I'm sure there was a hair setting I saw. I might be wrong. Dun, dun, dun. I can't seem to see it. Ooh, gamma. Turn that up so you can see even more in the dark. No, I don't know if I mistakenly saw that then, unless it's somewhere else. But the hair is awful. Let's just go with that. The Whammons in this game, they've got some funky hair. It's got like some real weird bloom. Now this game does lean into the NVIDIA side of things. It runs a lot better apparently, so that the comments said in NVIDIA mode with NVIDIA graphics. But I'm having no problem on a 9060 ATI 16 gig. It's running absolutely fine right now. Again, we're on Linux Mint. We always will be. That's my flavor. So we've got to get up there somehow. We can't cheese it. So, the stairs. Nice. Okay, last switch. Hopefully this is tutorial done. Need to deploy and plant the explosive, so capture the point. Very similar to CSGO. We've got 1 minute 48. I'm assuming that's to escape. Oh, we've got big one. Even my 45's got tracer bullets. There's a nice reflection on that as well. It's subtle. Make sure my shiz is reloaded. Yeah, this game looks way better. I hit the barrel. This game looks way better without the torch on, for sure. It's funny because the graphics are kind of bad in a way, but that's the art style they've gone for. So in the dark, the game actually looks a lot better than it does in the light. They're coming through. I'm going to shoot them in the feet. I will need the torch for this. There we go, Jimmy. Finish him off. Nice, we are out of here. Mission failed. Damn. How quick have you got to get through them? It's not even worth standing and shooting them all. Oh dear. So what, E? No? He said, very disappointing. You died with me, Paul. I don't know how you're saying anything. Okay, let's do it again. Let's hopefully we ain't got to start from the beginning, which it does look like we're going to have to do. So we'll zip through it real quick. Through the doors. It's funny, when you try and go for it quicker, you end up slower. Melee, recover. And now if we just stand here and don't take any ammo. Look at him. There you go. I do appreciate the fact that they've got the little MP5 sort of signature swack on the side there. Like, not everybody does that. That's definitely a movie trait with the MP5s. You can see it a lot in something like Matrix. There is a hair setting. Did I miss it? Hang on. Where was it then? Motion blur, show frames, gore, post anti shadows, effects, corpse limit, view distance, foliage. I don't see any hair setting. There's model quality, which is ultra. Native means dead on resolution. That's the best I can get. Corpse limit. I mean, that doesn't really matter. We can turn that down. Maybe save some ramage. Yeah, I don't see a hair here unless it's in one of the other options. Controls, manage session. I'll tell you what, I might change melee to my side button. There you go. Just so I can just butt them in the face now, really easy. There we go, assault again. I do think it actually hurts games when they force you to do tutorial. This game basically equates to pressing E. Anything you need to do, you're going to press E. And the other part of the game is shooting everything in sight. So having a tutorial, I think, doesn't really need to be there. This is just slowing, like getting into the action, which might not actually be any action once you get there. So I'm dubious about what this game has to offer at the moment, because it seems like padding. Let me put a tutorial in a game that doesn't need a tutorial. I mean, who's not pressed buttons on a keyboard before or pressed a mouse button? That's essentially all you're doing. W, A, S, and D, you've got F and E, and you've got shoot everything with the mouse. I suppose it could help with the controller side of things. Like, obviously, you won't know the buttons on a controller as easy as you would on a mouse and keyboard as a standard configuration. But still, I'm clutching at straws there. Jesus. Why have I got a grenade all of a sudden? That was a bit random. More than a grenade, that feels like a petrol bomb. Damn. Okay, we're almost back to where we was. I did take some damage there. Okay, 30 seconds. 20 seconds to go. Oh, 11 health. Okay, that was a little bit hectic towards the end now, I'm not going to lie. 0 seconds, we are done and extracted. Game looks alright, I'm not going to hate on it. It's really cheap. Let me see the price of this game. Let's check it. I'm pretty sure it's a budget title. Yeah, so it's... okay. So it's free to play right now, this game. It has no $10 price tag or anything, but there is a $6 DLC. And I would suggest probably picking it up if you're going to have enough fun with it, just to support the devs and maybe get a sequel with better graphics and a little bit more honed in gameplay. It seems fine. Really, honestly, I would play this, but not for very long. It's one of those that you're going to play sort of in and out of, and it's free. Like, so if you've got a PC, you just bought your first PC, you want to try something a bit different, I do rate these free-to-play games. They're kind of good looking. Like, now we're outside, you can actually see it's not too bad, you know, for a free-to-play game. Yeah, you're dealing with real basic controls and stuff. You're dealing with basic sort of textures. You're dealing with like a CSGO, which is now, what, 20-odd years old. But for me, I don't really judge my games on visuals anymore. I used to when I was young, because obviously we were pushing in the visuals every time a new computer come out, a new console. We had new graphics cards releasing all the time. Now I think we've hit a wall where everything's just either Unreal 5 or Unity, so you're kind of stuck with what you've got. So going back to 2013 and around that time, you're going to find that the games kind of look more like this but play way better. They're more optimized. They've had a bunch of updates. Everybody's had their 2 pence say on it already. And going back to that, it's just a peaceful, more peaceful time in gaming than it is nowadays. It's very hectic. It's very, I feel like it's a big sort of slash of negatude through everything. And I think everyone just really jumps on people for not creating a pick perfect game. And I don't think that's the world we live in anymore. I think Unreal 5 is an engine. You have to understand that everything built in Unreal 5 will look a certain way and use certain assets. That's just the nature of the beast that they've created, and it's not a good beast. It's not a good working model, and I don't think Unreal should really be trying to corner the market in such a way, nor should companies buy into it and support them. Just because it's Unreal 5, and yes, it'll work on PS5 and PC, and yes, you've got all these access to all these easy tools. Stop being fucking lazy. Get some talent. You know, get some skills. Get a programmer and do some good fucking work. That's what you got to do. You got to work hard for your money, and you'll get rewarded because people will appreciate it, instead of just hashing out these $10 or $50, $60 AAA bullshizzle games and $10 crust that, you know, in the bloatware and the slop. We don't want to see that no more. We've had enough of that now. We've had years of it, so we're not really buying it anymore, and companies are starting to sort of feel that burn. So hopefully we don't lose the franchises that we've built, and actually can make some good ones moving forward by going back and actually using older engines. Use something that's in the library. You know, if you work for Bethesda, go get the Fallout 3, Fallout 4 engine and fucking build something good on it. You know, don't give us no slop. Oh God, I just went on a little rant now. I digress. Okay, so we're good to go. Oh, breathe. Okay, we got the chopper. Get to the chopper. See, these character models don't look too bad. This chopper looks pretty awesome. It's not like cutting edge, don't get me wrong. I've seen way better, but it does the job. So therefore, you're in it, right? Like, that's all the game has to do, is pull you out of your reality and put you into theirs. What's this guy doing? Thinking about his life. Thinking about the state of the gaming industry right now. And thinking about why this game is free and other tat is $40. Right, let's go into the hangar. No. Oh, yeah, we can. There should have been an E on that. Very strange looking whammons. Again, hair in this game. I don't know what the choice of the hair is going on here. I just don't think this game handles hair very well. I would avoid it like the plague. I'd rather see bald army bishes, you know, what was her name? What was that famous, was it G.I. Jane? You know, I want to see G.I. Jane in here so that we don't have to part with the dodgy hair models. Okay, we can change our sidearm from a 911 to an SP17. It's a shame you don't actually get to see the gun. You only get to see the dude holding it, and he holds it pointing at you, so you can't really distinguish what it is unless you really know your guns. But we will buy this one, I guess. It's going to cost money. It's going to be better than the one we got. We've got a bunch of masks and stuff. The more we hide this potato face, the better. So we've got ski mask. I like ski mask. And then we've got different customize on. Do you know what? I haven't had to unlock any of this. This is free to play, and it's got customizable gear in the game without me having to buy too much. I've only done the tutorial, remember. I shouldn't be able to really buy any of this. Okay, I can't really. I mean, it says white, but they don't look that white, but we'll go with it anyway. We'll go for the full blackout suit, shadow style. And primary weapon, I think I'm going to stick with what I got, which is the ASG-1. Got a nice little scope on it. Single shot. Although, you've already seen the model for this, so let's check out the FMAS as well. No, I don't want to customize, I want a new one. Right, there you go. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, chiefed. Okay, we're going to have to roll with it. Alright, how do we extract? How do we get going? Mission select. Select mission. Difficulty. Enter. No way. Mission start in 43 seconds. As long as everybody is in this green area, as in this room, so if you're playing co-op with your friends, you just get them in that room and away you go. I rate this game. I rate this game for its ease of use. It's fun sort of take on it. It's just a very basic first-person shooter with zombies. And the fact you can bring your mates in, I mean, it's free. Do you know what I mean? And that is the best price for a game like this. If this was a $20 game, I might have to question, you know, the integrity of the team. But for free, I just put them on the pedestal at this point. Margot Higgins, is it? Okay, I'm going to have the torch on it most of the time in here because it's quite dark. We've got a nice red glow from things. Again, look at the zombie. Turn that off. It looks way better in the dark. I might keep that on just for creeps. So it's a toggle aim. I've got 3 dudes. I ain't going to have to do anything this mission. They're going to just absolutely destroy. Show him an ass. Go for the headshot. Oh, go for the leg shot. 2 shots for the leg. Okay, there's hordes coming at us. This thing packs a punch. 1 shot. Takes a big one down in about 3. What we've got for the sidearm. For the light. Oh, it's a Glock. Okay. Some sort of Glock. You pick up ammo drops from the enemy as you take them down. That's a nice touch. A Glock to Ginge. Do you know what? Hang on, let me just finish this room. just a little bit loud there for me. I keep popping them. What is he firing? If he fires that gun again, I'm going to slap him. It's so loud. He's like, it's my bean gun. Fucking, what's his name? Bruce. Bruce and the bring gun. What a twat. Oh. So I was going to say that this game as a competitive sort of 4v4, 5v5, 1v1 would do way better. Like 1v1s. He fired that gun again. Wait. Stop. So loud. Go over here and have a chat. The problem is they follow you. My man's just dropped a turret. Oh, I need to play as that class. I've got flames, baby. I've got flames. Get some. All kicked off. Gonna stand next to this turret. It seems to be protecting me anyway. Damn. Calm before the storm again. What was I gonna say? Yes, 1v1. So if you could do like private rooms where you're just shooting your mates, but in this environment, use the same map, but have like 2v2, 1v1s, 4v4s, and then have mic chat over that. This game sells itself. It's already free. It's just the zombie thing is kind of okay, but the hairs crust, they don't really look that good. They're very unresponsive. They're either sitting or standing when you meet them, and they basically just run at you. So they're 2-3 shots, they're down, right? You can turn up the difficulty, but then you're just looking at the shitty graphics with a harder difficulty. I think this game should be more about the player base. It should be more about getting people interacting, have a chat room, get people in lobbies, you know, and just use these graphics to fund a very basic shooter between small teams. And I think this game will just survive based off of that. If you've got like custom gear that you're releasing in DLC in the future, if you've got a little player base and a loyal sort of core audience, which I can imagine me getting together with a couple of dudes on a weekend and just running this stage, shooting at each other, you know, having a few drinks, shooting each other and taking the piss out of each other in the chat. That would be my ideal scenario for this game. I think the zombie side of it is okay. You could keep that, but it's not the main event. I think like just the shooting element and the fact that it's free should really just go to like building a community. And then once you've done that, you can release like Cure3, sorry, not Core, Cure3, and then have a little bit more of a better graphics engine, use some of the money that people have invested to give them something that they want, maybe an extraction shooter element, you know, but at the minute, just this, if these were other human players and we were just all shooting each other and the mechanics were balanced right, this could be something really cool. Man down. This guy just sets his turret up and then that does all my work for me. Look at it. And then when they get too close, I set fire to them. We are invincible. Why does he keep putting the turret down? Whoa, the dogs can jump through. Dang. Okay, let's head towards the green waypoints and see if we can get this stage done now. I would say that the lighting on the stages, the guns and the lighting on the characters are really good, but the actual enemies, their lighting sucks. I don't know what's happened. Like everything sort of fell down with the enemies. I can even accept the fact that a lot of our soldiers have potato faces. I don't mind the weird look on them, you know. And like, just for reference, that is way better. I'd rather look at them in the dark. Oh, he's a big one. I shot him in the ass loads of times. I have to go with a heavy hitter. The man's a beast. Fire in the hole. If that don't do it, I don't know what will. Yeah, I think that took him down. Yeah, I need to heal up. La, da, 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 da. I've not experienced the crafting yet. I've picked up a lot of items, but not really seen a use for them until we get back to base. I'm assuming that's just what we buy our weapons with. It's credits, essentially. There's one now. Nuts and bolts. What the hell is that? He knows, but he ain't saying nothing. How are we supposed to get through that then? We've got one green out of 6, so that means 5 red. We've got to do something. Okay, I could just blow those up. Shit, I'm on a reload. Whoa! Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I think we've got to locate all these pustules and get rid of those. God, I need to shot Jim in the face. Jimmy! Okay, how many is that? I've lost count. One more. Could be anywhere. I might be being blind, but I can't seem to see it. They literally turn to skeletons. Okay, so it's not that side, it has to be this side. And it has to be somewhere I haven't looked. Corner. If I was a pus-filled ball, where would I be? It's going to be on the ceiling, isn't it? Somewhere you just wouldn't look. What? There it is. I knew it. Called it. Now this thing's opening like teeth, and we're in. Jesus, look at all them lot over there. Burn, baby, burn. I'll hold the stairs down. Very much a Left 4 Dead vibe. I don't know if anyone else is getting that right now, but it just looks like Left 4 Dead. I'm thinking this could be built on an engine that's maybe like that, you know, like a free mod engine. Which means they have no reason to not just add as many game modes as people could possibly want, using the same assets they've already done and got. I mean, I might be wrong, but it plays and looks and feels like CSGO, which I believe to be a Half-Life. Is that a Half-Life mod? I can't really remember the history of it. It's either Half-Life or Left 4 Dead. I can't remember which. Boom. One spawned the other, either way, and that's what this has done. It's been spawned, I think, by those sorts of games. Okay, heading towards the next locked door. One shot. No, I'm not. I've got 3 if I decide to switch it. Them dogs jump way too fast. Super jump. Yeah, I'm going up and around. Big pus pool right there. Is that gonna break? I think we're gonna have to blow the gas can up underneath. There you go, gas mains there. Pretty creepy, just mad above me, looking at me, staring deeply into my eyes, intently. Yeah, I don't think we need to be near this when it goes off. There's an extraction to the right. There's hordes of zombies that are now coming in. Get a move on. Off your Karen. It's locked, it's locked. Can we go up and around? Yeah, boy. Oh, extraction's the funnest bit of this game. He knows, that's it. It gets very like, see? Do you know what I mean? It gets very like hairy towards the end. It's in no means difficult, you know, and I've got it on the easiest setting just to see the most of the game in the time slot we've got. But I would probably play this on easy anyway, because it's quite fun. I wouldn't want to get held back too much by it. Okay, there's no ladder to the top, so we've got to go up the stairs. There we go. Here's a small pathway to get past. Oh, I didn't realise I was in the box. I was just turning around to clear some rooms to give us a breather. Maybe switch to the Glock for the quick shot. Yeah, I'm fine with this, 100%. This isn't HalfSword. It's on its way, my friend. It's the next one. We're just finishing off this one, and then we're going to do HalfSword. We've got the triple trouble today. Yeah, this is a free-to-play game, first-person shooter. Can bring your friends along for a bit of co-op action, up to 5 friends. No cost to you whatsoever. It runs fine on Linux natively. Works on Windows, you know, works on your mum's potato. It's got a host of settings you can do. This is ultra, believe it or not, and it still looks like CSGO or Left 4 Dead. So it's got a lot going for it, and I think overall it's pretty in places. Like now it looks quite nice, right? But the zombies, they look like shit. So I think this game should really be a 1v1, 2v2, 4v4 co-op. Bring your friends in, you know, sort of deathmatch. I think that's what it should be. Now, in the game modes, I don't see, if I disconnect, there you go. If I go to play, I can host a game. So let's see if we can actually build a multiplayer game out of this. See, it's just zombies. It's just zombies. And that's the problem with this game. I think it's the only problem with this game. The fact that it's free, I can't even knock it for its potato faces or its dodgy visuals here and now. The hair is atrocious in the game. I think the devs should just wipe out all hair completely. Even this man's beard looks a bit strange. But overall, if we're going to rate it and it's free to play, I'm going to have to give this a 3.5 out of 5. It's quite fun to play. Graphics hold up as well as they possibly can at this sort of time period setting. And it's just overly fun. It's really, really fun just to jump into something refreshing, free, and new. The problem is it gets boring quick, it gets old quick. So you're going to need that multiplayer aspect with your friends. And I wouldn't really bring my friends in for a zombie shooter, but I would bring them in to do 1v1s and have a laugh, you know, bit of voice chat, mug each other off. I can see the potential there. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video so far. Thank you for sticking with us. We are now going to move on to HalfSword, which is a medieval combat game for first impressions. You can stick around to the end of this video and click the link. You can click the link in the description down below, or if you're watching live, you can just hang around for 5 minutes and we'll fire it up. That being said, thank you for joining me today, guys. You've all been amazing, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye. Here we go. Done. Shake it off. Shake it off. Round 2. There we go. HalfSword. This is the second of the 3 today. We're going to do a nice little intro, get your picture up as well, and then we'll fire it in. I know nothing about this game, by the way, so if anyone's got any little tips and tricks about this one, just hit me up. If you like it, you dislike it, the things you know, forwards and against. Now, I know it's Unreal 5, so it'll be interesting to see how this runs. This is an early access, not the final version of the game. Content balance and systems are being developed. I don't really like these messages. It's like we released a half-arsed game and now you've got to deal with it. So we'll see. Oh, I've got lag already. I've got lag already. I've only just started. What is going on? Borderless, DirectX 12. I mean, we could drop it to 11, but I will have to restart the game. Let's go ahead and do that. The reason I'm doing that is because I shouldn't get that much lag on a menu, even if it was set to ultra out of the box. So it is really early, I reckon. So I'm now firing it up again. Just going to check the system requirements, because that shouldn't be touching my system by any shape of the imagination. Please don't be 24GB RAMs. No, it's 16GB RAM. See, when they put 24GB RAM in, it means that they haven't optimized it at all. But it says it runs on a 7800 XT, which is about 3 graphics cards prior to the one I'm using. I've got a 6090. I think it's 16 or something ridiculous, like 24 gigs. But yeah, it should be fine. Weird. It does feel smoother now. I think it was DirectX. Oh, way smoother. Okay, so out the gate, if anyone has any problems, just switch it to DirectX 11. Let's go. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are checking out HalfSword. HalfSword is a brand new medieval sword combat game that was sent over by the team for us to check out. So I'm going to be jumping in today, checking it out, seeing what we think, and actually scoring this one. It's on early access right now, so I will reserve some judgment. But essentially, the game is what the game is. It's going to play the same on, you know, whether they fix it or not. It's going to have the same combat. It's going to have the same vibes and feel. So any mechanical issues we might put to the side. But I digress. You know, they've released it, and therefore I will judge it. Let's have a look what we've got going on here. So HalfSword is a physics-based medieval combat simulator featuring historically accurate, I think that's 15th century arms and armor. It's in Roman numerals. We are not afraid to show brutal nature of medieval combat and in-depth bloods and gores. So be aware that there will be some scenes of grotesque violence in this one, but nothing too major. It is pixelated, of course, so it's fake. 20,000 people say that this is an overly positive game, so that's a good start. I'm still getting some lag here, but I think it's because I've switched out the borderless mode. Let's have a look. Ah, cool. Right, this game is $22.99 without a sale, and on a sale I would imagine it'll retail at about $15 to $16. This is a single player cloud game only, playable on the Linux, as you can see, playable on the deck. Does have some controller support if you use Steam to bridge the gap, but I'm not going to be doing that today. We're going to be using mouse and keyboard. It has a supporter bundle for £2.49, so you can go ahead and buy that if you so wish, which will bring the price to about $25 to $26. It's not overly pricey, and it seems like they're on the right track. They're just giving people what they want, which is a bit of medieval combat, which I am damn sure going to be getting into in 2020 or through 2027, because I want to go and play the, is it Morohor? However you pronounce that game, I want to go check that one out. And we're also doing Deliverance 1 and 2, so there's plenty of medieval action coming. That being said, let's just jump in. Right, we've got play progression, we've got free play mode, we've got play the abyss. I don't know what the difference of these three is. I'm assuming this is story. Okay, we're going to skip that for now so we can balance the sound for you guys. Ooh, character creation. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Let me know if it gets a bit loud. Right. Okay, so this guy's very bare bones and basic. He's just your generic dude with a sickle, which is a strange weapon of choice. What do we have here? So we've got different faces. Okay, they're all kind of Potato Man. They're all kind of generic, right? I'll go with him. He looks like a at least wide awake type of fellow. You can have receding hairline. You can have, Jesus Christ, you can have set on fire. You can have mullet. You can have long. I'm going to go with long mullet. Why not? Hair color. I'm going to go with grey. Eye color, I cannot see for the life of me the eye color. It's so far away. It doesn't seem to be a zoom. So I don't think eye color really matters at all in this. This character creation is atrocious. early access or not, this is not a good character creation. So structure, if I make myself small and skinny, maybe I'm a lesser target to be hit. Or maybe I'll get oofed quicker because I'm skinny. I don't know if it's going to take that into account. So we've got a mole, which is a mallet essentially. We've got scissors and a shovel. I'm going with a shovel, bros. Unfortunately, it's wood. So maybe the mole. I don't know. Because they're going to revolve, right? So the shovel will essentially be a staff. I think that's what the picture is. Scissors will be what looks to be a dagger. Sickle will probably be a sword. Well, I could be just wrong. I think hammer. I'm going to go hammer time. And then we're going to hit this. Boom. Okay. Me and the mallet. Look at these buttons. W, A, S, and D to move, of course. Okay. Oh, my God. That's slow. What's he doing with his legs? Okie doke. I mean, the game's got sense of humour, I guess. He looks like he shit himself. We've got run on shift. He just run into a pot. For fuck's sake. Left hand swing is right mouse button. Hang on. How do we swing? So, what in the Jericho is going on here? Wow. And now he's tired. I'm not surprised. Lifting that mallet and doing the sunny boy with it. So we've got arrow time, which is F. We've got like slow motion. We can slow motion bandy leg. Yes. Can we do slow motion run into the pot? Oh. Fuck off. What is the point in this game? Okay, hold left button to attack. Then move. Ooh. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, okay. I guess it works. It feels jank. God, I got that stuck right in there. Right mouse button to move around. I guess that's if we've got a secondary weapon. Or is that punch? Punch me tits. There you go. Get some. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the punch. It actually hurts me. Press G when you're done. Okay, let's make sure we've got all the buttons here. So there's a lot going on here. Sheath with right. He basically just dropped on the floor. This guy's the worst. Swap hands with... Okay, so now we can attack with the up. What? No, it doesn't. He puts it down and he puts it back into the right hand to use the left punch. So it doesn't matter what hand he's holding it in. Inventories are. Okay. Grab thrust mode left alt. Well, I'm going to have to put that on my mouse. Left alt controls. Classic alt thrust. Classic. I don't know what that means because I haven't played the game to know what classic is. So we're looking for that left alt here. There you go, left alt. Click it. There you go, mouse button. That was pretty painless. I like it. I mean, that works. So now we can do Frosty time. Yes, give Frosty time. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going in blind. I'm going to go and see what we can do. Back to the tavern. I'm going to have myself a drink. Well met, traveller. Speak with the merchant and trade thy gear. 25 coinage. What the hell is this? God, this reminds me of old school adventure games. It's just got one frame of animation. Craft armor, rest, trade, train. What do I do with my 25 bucks then? It can't get me that far, can it? Just armor. Select an item. Where? This? Okay, select the shirt and then we can upgrade it with different materials. Jesus Christ. So I think we have to unlock these because $25 or coins are not getting me anywhere, are they? Let's go to a fight and see what we can do. Prize, we get $6. Let's go with that. Slum Brawl, lowest of the low. Fight Club. Oh, hello. Right, son, you look like a roast chicken. Put your clothes back on. Got punched in my bitch ass straight away. Can't even beat the Slumdog Millionaire. What in the fuck is that? Jesus Christ, you wouldn't want to bump into that on a night out. Half cut. Stay inside the circle. Oh, we've hit the pot again. He doesn't even walk proper. It's going to take some getting used to. Right, come on, son, I've got you. Hit him on the head. That's it. Tomp him. Bro, got hammered. Is he done? I think he's done. That's right. What I get for disgracing me, bros. I mean, it's jank. It feels jank, like really bad, but in a very interesting way. By that, I mean, I want to see more. I want to play more for some reason. Oh, getting a good swing on this. I mean, you can one-shot him, essentially. There you go. You are hurt. Press G to give up. Both of us. I think we won. I clocked him just before he cut me. Okay, here we go again. Man's got a hammer. This is not fair. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, he dropped his hammer. You won. Round 3 of 3. Jeez, they're really milking this. I've got $36. Yeah, this is fun. I don't know why it's fun. It feels really, really broken. Oh, heal up for 1p. Okay, we'll take that. Slums Champion. Here we go. This is $21. This has got to be a tougher fight. Going in hands. I've got no weapon. Oh, this is dirt. Yeah, I'm not going to beat him with no weapon. That's stupid. At death's door. Save your soul or give up. What in the actual is going on? Man in a box. Okay, kind of cool. What? This is so frustrating. They tell you nothing. He's teabagging me. The man is teabagging me. I can't even G to finish. He's just got to keep teabagging me. I don't know what's going on. How do I get out of this? Am I done? Can I move? I'm stuck in the teabaggy position. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I'm definitely down and out, but G's not working like it used to be. Escape is to quit. I guess that's the end of my career. That is the weirdest story mode. And again, you have to start again. Alright, $32. That's too bad. Oh, I won. So if it's a duel or a tie, I win.
I got my plea, and I got this. Grant.
I can accept that. I'm going to win every time if I do that, though, aren't I? Just make sure I head clop him. See, I've got reach. Oh, smashed him. Finish him. That's him done. Oh, spaded.
Might we not finden a path of peace?
Oh, face. There you go. You can't see. You can't see. Ah. You can't take any chances with this game. There you go, man down. This is actually quite a good win, so I think I'm going to get back 25, I think I saw for this one. So we're back to where we was with just one fight. No, we ain't got dodge roll. Shit, I went for the headshot. I think he got us.
Be not the cause of my death.
Yeah, I lost one match, that's fine. What? I lose one, I die. I'm confused. I am so confused. This game tells you nothing. Stay inside the circle, not this again.
Coward.
Oh, you dirty beast. You proper done me as well. Right, this is that death doors nonsense. So once we get out of the box, we get attacked. So we've got to pick up a weapon. Or not. Or it's just going to jump me back here now, is it? Going to do whatever it feels like. Rest. Heal for 6p. Now I'm apparently resting. Let's see what training does. Higher muscle, spar, go to free mode. Let's do a bit of training. Let's do a bit of Rocky montage. Oh. See, bringing it down, it's very unresponsive. But sideways, it feels like it's way more reliable. Look, get some. You can go for the knees, go for the head. It's all on the mouse, which is a nice way of doing it. Arrow time. I've not been using that. I should really use this. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Let's do it. My mission is just to do arrow time in the next game. After weapon, not with 16 bucks I can't. Let's go for a big win. Let's go for 30. Risk it for that biscuit. Okay, we've got the arrow time. Doesn't really make it any easier. Whoa!
monster.
You better run, son. Oh, you won't leave me alone. Leave it. No. Vicious. Proper vicious. Okay, apparently I'm tired and I should rest up again. It's going to keep costing me money. Okay, we're going for a 10. We should win this. This is a 10, right? Keep your feet on the ground. Let's go. Ooh. Bitch punched. Proper clocked him, boys.
Thy bravery is proven. No need for more proof.
Yeah, okay. Next fight. There's a little bit of lag between fights. I don't know what that is. Punch to your guts. Ooh, double punch. They're getting ready to slap him. Yes, there you go.
Thy bravery is proven. No need for more
What do we think? I'm finding it funny. Do you know what? The fun aspect is through the roof with this one. It's confusing and weird at the beginning, but once you get into it, it becomes a little bit addictive just to mess around, really. I don't want to win the game. I don't want to get good. I just want to have fun smacking people in the face. Oh, there it is. Oh, again, for the finish. I wish my guy wasn't so jank. I know it's physics-based, but like it's jank physics-based, right? His head kind of wobbles, like he's like kind of, yeah, yes please, give me papa dum. You like that, right? All the time when I punch. It's a punch, not what you bringing your head into it for. Oh, we can finish him? I'll let him go. I'm going to let him go.
seeking we are proud.
Hey, what up, Phil? Get goods. I'm always good. This takes me a couple minutes to faff around. Okay, we're going for the slow motion. We're going to run in. We're going to clop him. Ooh. There you go. He felt that. His mum felt that. We sent him back to the womb, and we put our foot on him to finish him there. That's a really good touch. It's more than meets the eye, this one. Not just my fist meeting his eye. That's never going to get old. Yeah, boy. You duck. You teabag him? Yeah, teabaggery.
Let cooler have the spread.
How we doing, Phil? Good morning, my friends. Thank you for coming in. You're early today, ain't you? This creepy bish right here. I mean, if that's how women looked back in the day, it's surprised that anybody had babies. Okay, we've got 19. We need to get some of that cash game up. We're going to fight the beggar. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the streets. He's got the better weapon. Oh, for fuck. I knew I'd messed up. I knew I messed up as soon as I messed up. I saw that axe coming to me, or whatever the hell he had there, the hammer time. Okay, now we've got 2, and they've got weapons. Dude, the man's got a knife. How is this even fair? Proper. The funny thing is, at the beginning, it gives you a warning saying that it's depicting realistic medieval violence. And the truth of the matter is, it's not. It's so dumb and so silly that you can't take this game serious, even in its, let's say, pixelated, murderesque sort of mindset. It's just stupid. The game is just so stupid. But it's fun because of that, right? And I've got to rest up and spend 4p. I wish I could get cut up and just spend 4p and be alright after it. What's the Abyss? Play Abyss. Little side quest game. Oh no, it's this thing again. Rise from your grave. Thing is, I don't know how to pick weapons up. There you go, E. These sneaky little bitches come at you, look. And they still beat you. Okay, I'm done. There's no escape. Is there a glitch with the Abyss where you can't get out of it once you're in it? Seems kind of pointless. I don't know if I'm missing the trick or whether anyone knows anything about this that I'm missing, but I cannot get out of the abysses once I'm in them, so I'm just going to avoid them. They're kind of pointless. There's no like hold G like there is with the rest of the game. Feet's on the ground. Don't make a sound. Boxed. Oh, boxed again. Man's down. He took 2 punches. He was a bit of a beast. Hold G. Oh, it's one of them. I prefer the punching. If I'm honest, like it feels way better just to punch people. I'm sure there is a weapon I'll like eventually, but this just works so well. Blap. I still feel this game needs like a mode, you know, like a targeting sort of lock on, so that you can just put your hands up and then maybe block and then punch, you know, left and right. It doesn't have any of that. It just has like randomly swing at things. So when they're randomly swinging back, it's just a matter of luck, half of it. You can obviously get good. This guy's bald as a badger. Look at him. Ooh. He can fight though. Man can fight. That's annoying as well. You've got to go through 5 stages and they only have to hit you once to beat you. So it's kind of unbalanced in that regard. Someone said that the devs said themselves that they're going to look at the balancing of the fighting. I don't know how they're going to do that. I think the punch should be the most powerful thing. Because if you haven't got a weapon, get some. I hit him so hard I knocked myself out. But yeah, if you haven't got a weapon, you need to still feel that you can defend yourself. Balance me, motherfuckers. That's it. Oh, speaking of popcorn, I've got 2 movies to go see this year, which last year we didn't see a single frickin' movie. They were all trash. Oh, he's hit me first. Come on, boy. You're down, but you're not out. Pop him, pop him. Oh, shit. I need a drink. This game's effing me up right now. I love the way that she's got a mini head of herself and she's ugly already. So now you're having 2 fucking... And I don't even know what makes her ugly. What makes her ugly? The big eyebrows and the massive gums, right? Nobody's perfect, but that just got hit by the ugly tree all the way down and smiled as it got hit. Give me more ugly. Right, okay, let's go with 21. I'm perfect, that's it. I wouldn't go that far. Okay, he'd run right into that, the silly sod. This is addictive. I'm going to give this game easily the fun factor and the playability and the replayability. It's going to get those off me straight away. It's as addictive as like a coin dozer, a 2p machine. You just put 2p in, you wait for something to happen. This is very much similar, where you're just waiting for something to pop off and you're expecting to win. Oh, get down on the floor. I'll bust your ribs. Oh, he bust me up. He bust me up. This man can fight. Like 2 people who can't fight at all, having a little ruckus. Jesus Christ. I'm going to say that a lot. I can feel it.
me no harm, but let me live.
You know what it does do? It does give moments. It gives really hilarious moments, this game. It's put a smile on my face. So what you been up to, Phil? What's new? How'd you get on last night? Did you get up to much? Oh, you really come in, look. You better back up off me, son. You know what it's like? It's like two computer tech wizards having a row. They think that they have to take their top off to look mean, but then they look like oven-ready chickens because they've got no muscle whatsoever. Oh. Look at his walk, look at his walk. He hit me, he hit me. Oh no, I walked into a bloody lamp. The fuck is he doing? Oh. What the fuck was going on now? He just stuck his butt out and went. Doing. Trailer park. That's it. Even bum fights top rates my guy. Do you know what I mean? Jesus. He's got the body of a 12-year-old boy. Yeah, blah. There you go. Hook him, and then bust him. Oh, I got punched out of that one, didn't I? There's some fights like this one that look quite good. Look, he's begging. Where's my kick move? Ooh. Punch him, punch him. Okay, we'll give him a little backhand. We'll give him a little bit of as your father. A little bit of better behave. Well, you're going to get the 5 fingers of doom. Oh. How did I lose? How did I lose that? We gave him all the moves in the book. Okay. Slum champion. Oh, he's got some nice guard. He's fell over before we even started. Get him. Finish him. That's it. Bust him. How is he still winning? The man fell over. There's some awkward balancing in this game, I tell you. The man fell flat on his face. That should have been a warning that he needs to just stop and go home and think about his life. Okay, here we go. Where's it coming from? I like this. It kind of reminds me of like Dragon, you know, Bruce Lee's movie they made about him, where he has them demons in his head where he sleeps and then the demons come. It reminds me of that sort of scene. Just a lot dopier, look. My name is Jeff and I walk around in a circle. Badly. That's it, boss him, boss him. Don't let him up, don't let him up. Ooh. Big clock move. Ah, get some, get some. I hit him so hard he disappeared. Alrighty then. I'm scared. Don't be scared. It's just a video game. Right, okay, we're going to go rest. We're going to go 4p heal up. I'm not going to go to the abyss because that sucks. Okay, this is new. So my man Conrad, which is the perfect name for him, by the way. Okay, so the yellow means it's equipped. The white is what we can equip. So we can have some chainmail later on, which will give him some protection. That's worth buying. And then you've got like the weight. Look, I don't know why he's gone naked. All I did was hover mass, and he's gone all oven-ready chicken. Okay, what do I have to do now then? So if you rest, you can't just go back, retire or leave. There you go. No, leave. God damn it. An errand. There's cellulose an old barrel. Chop it for wood. Okay. We're getting mini jobs. This is interesting. Give me more side quests. I've got to bust out for wood, look. There you go. Just throw it around a bit. There's no time limit, which is good. And then this one needs doing. A 1 against an inanimate, what's it called? An inanimate object. Reward 5. Craft a weapon. We've got 20 pieces. We can forge a weapon. Decorative or weapon type. So it's 31 to craft price. We've only got 20. So we're going to have to level up. And then we can make a mace. Big disgrace when I hit my mace in your face. Okay, this guy wants some. He's up for it. Oh. I can't get a swing on him. Let's try the other hand. Okay, we've gone with the left hand. I'm not very good with my left hand. We still beat him. Stand on him. Kick him around. That's it. Finish him. Oh, clocked him hard. I think I killed myself. How punching him in the face killed me, I do not know. So I have to take a loss. Is that Jim Morrison? Jim Morrison and B-Tech? Nah. Oh, you vicious. Very punishing indeed. Right, okay, let's go with the jewel cellar. Mind blown. Well, we've still got one more to do, but we're doing good for time, so I'm just kind of like blagging it out a bit. Seeing what the game has to offer as a whole. He's got a sickle, I don't want to go near that. Get back. That's it, man down. Finish him. There you go. Bludgeoned. There we go. How's the sounds on this one? It's not too loud, is it? Oh, proper hit him hard there, look. That's a broken arm. Oh, that's a broken face. That's done him, that's done him. There's no way he's coming back from that. It's really weird. Like, sometimes it looks really good and sometimes it feels really realistic, and then other times you feel like an inflatable waving arm tube man running around, you know, like jelly people, and just bumping into things randomly or getting one-shotted by yourself. It's really strange. If they could just hone it in and perfect it to the point where it feels a little bit more like if you died it was your fault, do you know what I mean? Because this is cool in slow motion. I think the game should just be played like this. Oh, I've lost my weapon. Oh, I'm down. Why am I down? I'm just going to give up. I give up. He's unlikely to oof himself. These are all high level ones as well. If I win, it's just sheer luck. Push him off the edge. Look at this nonsense. He did go off the edge. Oh! All I done was walk past him. They say, you beat Build a Butcher. I say, yeah, I built Build a Butcher because I'm hard, didn't it? And they say, how'd you do that? I walked past him. And he fell. Oh, he's coming again. No, not me, not me. Oh, he fell onto me. Bill. You got beaten 3 times. That is ridiculous. Just one time is enough. You saw it. I even started the match dead. Yeah, this game has issues. Okay, let's wrap this one up. 2 souls to seek revenge. Let's give it a go. Walks like a drunk. Hang on, that might be a better weapon. We'll have a bit of that action. Okay, he's down. Ooh, I didn't know you could take his weapon. There you go. Now we've got Achiari. Oh, come on, I've got an hatchet. This is some bullshizzle. Wow. I perished. That's proper game over now, isn't it? Yeah, that's a new character. So you start with 25 coins. So there's no real loss to the game. Let's leave it here for a minute. Right, what do we think of HalfSwords, guys? I think it's fun. I think I can make clips for days off of this game. It's got a lot of like little side quests and stuff you can do. You can actually train, you can play cards. What's that one you can do? You can do the Abyss. You can level up, you can buy gear, you can do all that good stuff. Now, for the price tag, I think the game's actually fairly priced, but I would like to bring that price tag down to give it a higher review. The problem is, the game's very jellified. Everything about it feels a little bit random, a little bit out of your control, and therefore doesn't really feel like a good combat simulator. It's fun when it works well. Sometimes it looks really realistic, sometimes it looks really stupid. The game is so random. I think that's its selling point. It's super fun. The replayability is there. I'm going to be playing this one on the back end with my friends for a laugh. But overall, I don't think it's a game to take too serious. I can see why it got 20,000 upvotes, because it is super fun. And I think that's the main thing. The actual game, if it was just refined, had a lock-on system, had a bit more of an in-depth combat system, so it felt like what you chose to do actually made a difference, as opposed to just getting lucky. I don't really see the point in the game as such. Like, every time you die, you just reset and you get your baseline 25 coins and you go out again. There's no losing to the game, but you're just trying to see how far you can get each time. And that becomes a bit addictive. Like I said, it was like kind of like a coin dozer. You're putting coins in and just randomly seeing what's going to come out. You hope to win, but you're not always guaranteed a win. And eventually you will lose everything. So it's very similar to a coin dozer in its mentality. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good game. Now I'm going to score it on the 5 the 5 key points, which is visual, sounds, playability, replayability, and also fun. I think it ticks 4 out of 5. I think it ticks 4 out of 5 of mine. I would just like to say that the sounds were a little bit off. There's a bit of mismatching between the voice acting and the actual music, and then obviously the sound effects. I do feel like the sound effects are the highest point, which is good, because when you really clop someone, it feels like you hit them in the jaw. But overall, what does the game offer? I'm not really sure where I'm going with it, and I'm sure you guys don't as well. You bought it for 20 quid, you had a bunch of fun, but where do we go from here? Let's hope the devs bring us some extra game modes, some more to see, and I will be jumping in again for a follow-up in a couple of months' time, just to see how I've gotten on with it, give you guys my thoughts and feelings overall, because I like to play these games a little bit longer before I sort of finalise my score. But for now, it's a 4 out of 5. It's doing very well. So hopefully it can continue on that trajectory and get a little bit more out of me next time. We will see. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for your time. Time is valuable. Thank you for spending it with me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. There we go, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. That is that one done, I think. To the desktop. Yeah, I could have mentioned the optimization. It does feel a little bit laggy here and there, but only with the mouse cursor. It doesn't feel laggy in the game. So I didn't really think it was an issue. It could have been, you know, a Linux issue or whatever. It's early build, it's early access. What can you do, you know? You just got to do what you can with what you got. So the next one is I had a lot to say about this one. This one will be interesting. I have a feeling it's either negative or positive, but I'm going to let the game decide. Oh. There we go. Now, I did get someone today, Pax Automata. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it's a really cool game. We have covered it on the early playtest, but now we're going to be covering it as a full release. I don't know when I'm going to squeeze that in. I think I'm going to do that as a private video over the holiday period. Right, okay, here we go. No music on the... Oh, it does kind of have some music, but not much. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's not much going on now. So it's kind of like a Stalker-esque clone, I think, this one. Which means good clips, good funds. Let's make sure we've got the graphics as high as they can go, boys and girls. So we've got borderless, we've got VSync on, motion blurs off by standard, TAA, good stuff. Means we're rendering our own frames. High to epic across the boards, and that is about it. I wouldn't really change much on that, so we'll leave it as it is. That's how it comes out the box. Right, good stuff. Let me just do an intro. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. This is the final Triple Trouble game review. We are checking out Dreadweave, which is a really strange name for essentially a Stalker clone. It feels like Stalker, it plays like Stalker, but it damn sure doesn't look and have the mechanics of Stalker. We're going to be jumping in today to break this one down. Is it worth your hard-earned money, and is it worth playing at all? We're going to find out today, so stick with us and enjoy yourselves. There you go, there's an intro there somewhere. Right, let me go into the page, get some more details. Right, so Dreadweave is a post-Soviet extraction horror shooter. Now, extraction means you have a home base to go to in between collecting loot, which is an interesting mechanic for a single-player game. So it's set in a ghost town split between reality and dark reflection of itself, where a creature hunts your heartbeat, loot, fight and extract before your pulse gives way. So it has, I guess it's trying to play on some sort of newer mechanic there, but it's not really, because again, Stalker has done this with the toxicity of the air and stuff. So if you breathe it in, you start getting you start getting tired, you're hurt, your health goes down. So it does have that same mechanic. It's just using a different form of explaining it. So single player, Steam achievements, cloud saving. Now I should like this. This is a single player game, right? It does have deck support because we're running it on the deck, so that's good. What else we got here? So it wants 8 gig RAM, which I can tell you now, it really should be 16. This game is quite demanding. It's an i5 processor. I would say an 8 core minimum, to be honest, maybe 6 if that's all you have. And a GTX 2050, I reckon 3060. I think this game is definitely underrated its recommended settings. So we're going to jump in, we're going to hit play, we're going to go new game, and we're going to do start game.
No one remembers how
Simples. Weaves, yes, Dreadweaves. Not just any weaves, but the dreadful ones. You know, the 30 quid in a packet ones from your local... I don't even know what to say.
The North. A closed city where scientists searched for a way to move matter.
Yeah, from your local hairdo salon. I thought about it. I didn't say what I said. I was going to say. Okay, Act 1. The voice acting's kind of quiet. Would you like it turned up? Let's try a shot. That's loud. Do you know what? The inventory already strikes me as pretty nice. It's nice. It's exactly what you want to see, right? It's solid. It's flushed out. It's got nice depth to it. It's got sharp textures. You know, the items are sort of flat images. I can deal with that. So far, so good. Imagery of the game, I'd say it was all right. It's not the best thing we've seen, but then it's damn sure not the worst. Let's go in, go to sounds. See if we can turn the voice. So the voice is up maximum, look, unless it's judged by the music, which I would doubt. So maybe ambient up a little bit. User interface and footsteps. So I don't need to hear myself walking around. So we'll see how we get on with that. No, I don't want to exit. I want to play. There we go. Right, so we're running about where this game should be. This is about the maxed out look to the game you're going to get. It's kind of cool though. Not going to lie, it's running sweet. Now, I don't know if this has controller support. I'm going to give it a bash and just fire this up and see. Because it didn't have all of the settings out yet. It's a really early release, so... Oh, hello. I'm getting controller. I'm going to see how hard this is to play on a controller. Because this is something Stalker lacks. I know it's had some modifications over the time. But it does lack controller support. Is that Spider? Don't know what that is. Oh, we can search it. So X is reload. Search might be Y. No, that's torch. B is search. Okay. And then we've got a take all button at the top, which we can get with the cursor. And then we just hit the right trigger to actually accept it, like a mouse. Very good system. I don't dislike that at all. It is kind of buggy. It feels a bit like this run animation, see it? Not very fun. Doesn't even feel like I'm running. There is nothing in here, which is a shame. Because that could have had a bunch of loot for us. Door doesn't open. Do you know what though? On first impressions, I'm getting DayZ vibes. It just feels a little bit like a DayZ. Nowhere near close to DayZ. I'm not comparing them together, of course. They're two different beasts. But it does feel like it's pretty mechanically sound. It's working, you know, things are looking good. Let's see what this guy's looking like. Now, you might remember this one from the past if you was part of our original playtest of this game. The playtest didn't go so well for the devs, but this
Romanov,
does
you good?
feel a little bit more
Think
refined.
you can make it?
Yeah, I think I can manage.
We've got half decent
Just
voice
help
acting.
me get up.
What the hell is that thing?
Hey, watch out! Spiders!
Oh, they are spiders. Okay, he calls them spiders. I wouldn't say they are. They're kind of like... Ooh, scorpions with minge faces. Look.
Thank you, brother.
We've got some sort of
What I
evolved
was done
spider
for.
running around
Let's get out of here. Do you have
with
the
a
cargo
gash
with
instead
you?
of a
Nah,
60
had to leave
eyes
the
that they
crate
have.
behind. One of the
Why do
spiders
spiders
dragged
have
it
so
off
many
and flung
eyes? Same with
us away.
flies. That's ridiculous.
Sergeant Romanov,
What are they trying to see?
cargo is lost. We're returning to the extraction.
What they do is
Do
like
you
eat shit.
Your mission is to locate the cargo. Continue the search.
Damn bootlicker. Hand me the radio.
Job's worth.
Nick,
Job's
are you out
worth,
of
my
your
friend.
mind? I almost lost my leg here. Screw the cargo. Copy that. Return to base.
He's off. Looks like he shiz himself. Oh, what, the guy walking? Yeah, he does a little bit. I think he's hurt. How dare you? No, I think he's took some damage, battle damage. So if I could turn down the sensitivity, which I doubt it's going to have, because I don't even know if it's got native controller support. But if I can turn down the look sensitivity, like this, I don't know if that will count for the controller or not. Depends if this is being emulated as a controller.
What's your name, kid?
Do you know what? The buttons are all in the right places though, and
Alright,
I've done
Maxie,
absolutely
let's
nothing
take
to
it
this
slow.
game. Just fired
It's
it
not
up.
to run around here. The creatures can sense it. No one really knows what those things are.
Again, it has the same
Or at
problem
least
as
no one's going to
Cure2.
tell
When you
a
put this
regular
on, the
soldier.
bright light is too
Some say the
bright. It's better in
scientists
this
created
game,
them.
but it is
But then
still
the
too
creatures
bright. When you
escaped.
put it on anything, it just
Sounds
makes it
like
look a little
bullshit
bit
to me.
flushed out and blurred.
Hey, Spider, 10 o'clock.
Spider 10 o'clock? Where? Ooh, okay, 2 coming in. Spiders, they're everywhere. So take all. We've got a spider leg. We'll have a bit of that. Don't know what it's for, but we'll take it. Yeah, the run needs to be toggle. We have toggle run. Do you know what? Start even brings up the menu, but you can't navigate it other than the arrow, which isn't great. I'll try. So, let's go down. Yeah, it just takes forever, look. Run. Yeah, there's no toggle run, so that's something I'd like to be added in. Toggle run for the controller would make a big difference. It basically toggle everything. Toggle crouch, toggle aim, toggle run. That's got to be added in if you can use controller. Because this, you know, it's a bit dated now. I think toggle's what most people go to, especially in a game that's not as thick and fast. You know,
Nice
single
shot.
player experience.
Now, remember this spot. Here is one of the hatches connected to the shelter. Come on, let's leave this place.
Okay, we're going down that small hatch.
Here we are. Welcome to my safe house. Sorry for the mess. Make yourself at home. I'll get you up to speed, then head to the medbay to patch up a few scratches from this last mission. Thanks for pulling me out of that hellhole. First, open the desk drawer. See that bracelet?
What's it for?
It's a pulse monitor.
Do you know what? The voice acting
Put it
ain't too
on
bad.
and don't
I'm
take it
actually
off.
rating it. It's pretty
The
decent.
faster your heart beats, the easier that thing will find you.
Hold on. What is that thing?
It lacks a bit
A
of
creature
passion,
from the
but
other
it,
side
it
of the rift.
definitely is fine.
The bracelet's tracking your pulse and it's glowing green right
I
now.
left this till last because I
Keep it
expected
green
not to
and
like
you'll be
it, but I
fine.
think I'm going to be
Stay
okay with this.
calm and don't run. All right, Maxim. You're on your own down there for now. You'll be operating solo. Gather everything you can. You'll need ammo. Let's start by crafting some at the workbench. Grab the ingredients from the crate nearby.
Grab ingredients from crate. Take all. Remember, this
With
it's
your
all
own
being
hands,
done
you
on
can make a
controller right
lot.
now.
Ammo, medicine, food, whatever keeps you alive. Workbench is right there. Get used to it.
Okay,
You'll
9
be coming
millimeters.
back often. Start with pistol ammo. Craft some rounds.
Okay, I'm clicking it. I'm assuming that's being made. So we've got 30 rounds of pistol ammo there. So every time I click it, it makes 1. Okay. Let's try with the mouse and see if it makes, we can make more. No, there's no like, oh, you have to right click. See, there you go. So we don't have right click on the controller. So now I can make 20 at a time.
Good work out there, Max. You held up fine. Command
Nice.
wants you to check an old
So
apartment.
that's the
Lesnaya
downside to the
Street.
controller. You have to
Belonged
make
to
them
one of the
individually.
Institute scientists. They think there might still be notes, schematics, anything related to the work before the rift. I can't make it myself. My leg's not holding up. Your job is to get inside, gather valuable scientific data, and return before the...
You know what? The animations on the guns already feel pretty flushed out. If they're going to do that with the guns we're going to find, i.e. shotguns, SMGs, then they're obviously concentrating on the hands and gun, which is the main bit of any survival game. You know, if you're going to play any sort of looter shooter survival game, it's all about the hands. I think that's why Stalker's so great. You can go back and play the original Stalkers with mods, you know, something like Anomaly, and the hands are great. You know, they've been upgraded to the point where they're so flushed out, you just want to play the game. Same with DayZ. That game's all about hands. Busting zombies, grabbing loot, crafting, but it's all about the hands. Yeah, I got myself a crock pot and some vodka. Do I have to crouch? No, I can pick up from there. I've got some fat. Literally a ball of fat off the floor. What is that? Body reacts first. Sudden fear raises your pulse. Dead bodies, monsters, bullets too close, stay aware. Okay, how do I get off of this then? So escape isn't on the controller. Obviously the rat was carrying nothing, but do we have health? We do have a medikit, bandage, sedatives, canned meats. Oh, so we've got some survival elements here. Do have to eat and drink. I'm going to go with the medikit, see what it does. Yeah, I'm right clicking it, it's doing nothing. Don't even know how to use it. Let's cycle our weapons. No, it's just those two. So select brings up this, then we go here. How do we activate that? Ah, right. Then use. It's not quick. If you want to do that, I would say that that is going to be way quicker with a mouse. But again, you can couch this game. It is single player and you can take it at your own pace. As long as you do a lot of saves, you can probably get through it solely with the controller. Hey, what up, dudes? You've seen better days. We've got another weapon and some vodka. Oh, okay, I've got glitching happening. What is going on? We get in there? No. Okay, this isn't draining any health or anything. It just seems like I'm getting scared. Ah, here we go. It hears your heartbeat. Every movement drives your pulse higher. The creatures can hear and sense your... Anything above 100 BPMs will detect you. Something new, I guess. Let's keep that low. So what is that light there? Is that because of our BPM? So right behind me, if I can turn enough. Yeah, right behind me there, if you can see it, is my BPM. So anything 100 or above means the enemy will come straight for you. That doesn't mean you can't run. It just means you have to be aware that they're going to come at you. Like this thing at the minute still sees me. But he's not that bothered about me right now.
Lesnaya Street. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Okay, we're in. I would say the right stick on the controller is still a little bit too oversensitive. The hell? Okie doke. Better reload. Jesus. It's like being attacked by a face hugger. Bullets are holding up though, doing a good job. If you're reading this, that means we never got a chance to talk in person. The code for the safe is a date we both should remember. Okay. So I'm assuming this is my dad's place.
Walk in the birch forest. That was in September, right? My birthday is April 12th. Safe code, month of that walk first. Then my birthday's day, so 0912.
0912, guys. Please remember that or put it in the chat. Because I won't. Take that. Ah, okay. Maybe I will. We're right here. How do we do it? Do we use the mouse? 0912. Ooh, happy days. So what is that? We've got a folder of documentation and we've got a strange device. Is that our Pip Boy?
There's some strange device and folders full of documents. Good. Head back to the bunker and stay on comms.
Yeah, we're going back to the bunker.
What the fuck?
Ooh! Jesus! That can't have... Was that supposed to happen?
What the hell is this place? Where am I? Base, do you copy?
Okay, we've got Stranger Things sort of upside down, turning round type of place.
Need to move now.
What? Who is this? Identify yourself.
There's a portal to the real world to the west, near the administration building, right next to the monument. That's your way out. And
Okay, we'll
don't
get to
tell
the
anyone
portal.
I contacted you. We'll talk soon.
Wait, who are you? Do I know you?
What was that? Nabby. 0912, appreciate it, guys. I didn't know it was right around the corner. Turn around, there was a safe. Trying to keep my BPM under so that the heart disappears. There you go. Because I don't want to attract any enemies. So basically when you die, you tend to go to this random place here. Which then allows you to respawn as you was. Could have been better with some decent animation, something like Active Matter does. But that's a game we'll bring it back. Active Matter, I missed that game.
The thing I found.
It's about the only looter shooter that I like that still works on
No
Linux.
idea what the hell happened, but just get back to the bunker, Max.
Things like Tarkov and... Oh, what was the other one? Yeah, but things like Tarkov, I'm going to run through the capture card and use the old PC to run them. So those games haven't disappeared. It's just I haven't got to that stage yet where I'm using it. I want to keep it all Linux based if I can. And Dawkins, that's it. Do you know what I was doing? I was working with my AI this morning because I was just waiting and burning time for stream. And I managed to get Street Fighter and Tekken thumbnails done for the Rewinds channel, but via being partnered on MMO. So I can now use those over there. So I'm going to change up all the thumbnails and stuff and make it a little bit more sort of informed with MMO and racing and stuff. So I'm going to be doing massive channel overhauls over the next week. But I found it funny because it knew that I played as Ken. Like I just asked it for Street Fighter 6 thumbnail designs. And then I worked with it as in, no, put this in there, use that, you know, change that text. And as we ended up getting through it, it started to like realize that, hang on, you play as Ken, we just need to use Ken as the main feature. And I was like, damn, this AI is kind of swish, you know? And it is only for that purpose, like to help you grow, to give you video ideas, things like this, you know? I don't really use it for that right now. Okay, so extraction, we just hang around here. So every time we leave the bunker is essentially an extraction zone and you're trying to get back alive with your loot. I can vibe with that, you know, single player game, very simple. I don't remember it being like that on the playtest, but that is what they've gone for.
Maxie, you read me?
Peter, thought you were still in the med bay.
I've requested a transfer to the
We
communications
can make some more
unit.
ammo while we're here.
Better use of me here than flying in a car.
So once I open that,
I can keep the
I'm going to
line
now
open and cover you.
go in with the mouse, right click and say make 20 of those.
I saw something there. A creature. Huge. Wrong. Nothing like anything I've ever seen. Then everything went black. When I came to, same street, same building.
Insufficient items.
But wrong. Fog everywhere. And the air wasn't ours.
Damn, you crossed over to the other side. Hard to explain, and I'm no scientist. I'll figure out what to tell command. The device, keep it on you. Don't touch it, don't show it to anyone. We clear?
Clear.
One more thing. Check the locker. Left some tools in there. This bunker is yours now. Make it work for you. Anything you find out there, wires, parts, junk, bring it back.
Okay, so looking at the inventory with the mouse, if I right click, I can scrap, repair, and obviously you'll get resources if you scrap it, and I can equip this item, I can drop it on the floor. Now, if I double left click, I get the magazine, the sight, and the muzzle, so you can add attachments to your guns, which I am actually looking forward to doing. That's quite a nice little touch there. Things like the vodka bottle, if I double click it, it does nothing. If I right click, it says drink, split, i.e. separate, and then you get 2 vodka bottles, you put one away, keep one in your inventory. it's quite a nice little system. It doesn't feel anything new. They're not breaking any molds or anything, but they are allowing you to just sort of crack on with a bare basic loadout. I quite like it. You know, it's working for me. This should be up there. Why is them springs there? So I'm going to put all of my crafting items away. I'm going to take health and ammo, and that's about it. I don't think we need fat. I'm assuming that's to make some sort of explosive. That's what I would use it for. Getting nuts and bolts. Some lead. This empty bottle could be a Molotov cocktail. Some empty plates could be made into armor plating, I would assume. So yeah, although the controller works, you know, so does the mouse and keyboard. So we're going to roll the second half of this live with the mouse and keyboard and see how we get on with that. I'm going to take all of those items and go back.
The longer you last. Start with the bed.
Oh, it wants me to make something with those. Start by making a bed. Click the bed. We have all the items. Bosh, there it is.
Get yourself
Check the
ready.
journal.
Once you're set, head into the city. I'll explain everything when you're there.
Bed level 2. Damn. Okay, we can upgrade our shiz. Get myself a divan mattress. What's this all about? Gym. And I don't mean J-I-M, I mean G-Y-M. There you go, we're going for our second extraction, boys. We will complete this one in a tidy time. So we're now at 4. I reckon we'll be done with this extraction by half 4.
Good. Welcome to the Dead City.
Got a couple of dogs over there just eyeing me up.
Is still pissed about the case I've lost. We'll need to find it as soon as possible. It has some experimental
So far, so
equipment
good.
that was supposed to field test. Can't share the details. Now go and get it. Let's start from the spot where I was ambushed.
There's got to be something to steal in here. Hammer and supplies, that'll do me well. Now, if this is how every extraction goes, I don't mind it, right? So you're going out into the world. What the hell is that? Catch your breath. I'll finish him off first. What in the world was that? Search. Oh, it's a leech. Most lethal thing we've found in a game so far. Spiders aren't really that much of a bother. Okay, bring it. I can hear another one. Like I say, if the game plays out like this all the time, this guy's coming in ham. He's left me be. Maybe. Oh no, he's coming back.
Do you copy? I'm at the port. Any ideas where to look for the crate?
I think he's a bit confused.
Love hiding stuff. In most cases, they bury their trophies within 100 meters of where they found them. There is a responder attached to the crate. It only works on a very short distance, but you might be able to pick up the signal.
Got it. Give me
Got to
a
go
sec.
straight past him, but I don't want to get caught by him. Too late. Bruh. There's no vault. Just trying to get up and over. Okay, my weapon's jammed. There's no way that fat git can fit up there. That's it, keep him there. Cheesed it. Didn't even have any items for me after cheesing it. Jeez. Third time I'm going to try and say it. If the game just has the loop of going to the base, building up your base, coming out for an extraction, and during your extraction you're just looking for loot for yourself, for your base, you know, some bonus items essentially. Hang on, let me heal up as well. Then I'm going to be okay with it. Like, this game really is just the bare bones of a stalker game. It's just go out, do some extraction, you know, go to the point, investigate the thing, come back, and everything you collect in between you keep. It's not really that bad. It's just a real basic gameplay loop, and the enemies and that are kind of, you know, a little bit dumb in the AI, but the visuals are all right. We've got snow coming in, we've got like light coming off of this here, we've got our own torch if we want it. I like the heartbeat mechanic. It does slow the gameplay down, so you're going to spend more time hiding than you are actually running around like a lunatic playing it in an arcade style. I think it's alright. It looks fine. It's an Unreal 5 game that doesn't look like arse all the time. It does look like arse some of the time, but just not all the time. So you can see here we now got cold around us. I'll put the light on because I can hear something, but I can't see it. Bloody weapon jamming again. Reload, quick, quick, quick. I shot him so hard he went upside down. Jeez. Okay, we've got a new coat. Happy days. What else do we have? We've got bandage. I'm not bleeding out. What's this now? Oh, I've got Amazon delivery in about 5 minutes. That's nothing. Okay, we've got 8 shots. I'm injured. Gotta watch myself. Again, we've got a red extraction point. We've also got a yellow marker, which I don't know if it's worth going to the yellow marker. It just says find the cargo. That could be upstairs. Finding a health pack would be good. It's actually quite dark and eerie. There's no lean round corners either, so you can't really like peep, which I would like added in. That would be good.
Pete, the signal is coming from some glowing.
This glowing bullshit is basically a door to the creature's breeding grounds. You'll have to go through it. Hurry, it'll close at any moment. You want me to go through that again? No choice.
Okay, we're going to the dark side by the looks of it.
If you get in trouble, open the crate. The device inside might help.
Okay, bandage gives us a small amount of health. It's going to have to do us.
Fuck. Pete, the door closed right behind me. How do I open it back? Base, do you copy? Great, I'm on my own now. At least the transponder is still working.
Do you know what's intriguing? It's a single map. We're basically in the same area of a single map the entire first hour of the game. But because you've got the 2 flip sides, plus you've got the bunker in the middle, it's feeling kind of fresh. Like, I'm not really bored of this environment at all. Okay, let's get to the 30 as quick as possible. Basically, extraction point. Or at least should be. Bam, I'm out of ammo. He's done a runner.
Hope this crate is worth all the trouble. Do I have the signal? Now what? Where the hell am I supposed to go? Damn it.
got it? Oh, appreciate that. 450 points you just earned from a watch streak, which is really cool. I didn't even know we had that. Sound effects will be coming back. Obviously, something about the browser. I need to put the sound effects, copy the link and put it into the browser source. I'll do that because I know Phil likes to scream at me now and again. But we're bringing it back, baby. We're bringing it back. Right, I need to get a signal, so I'm going to go for the closest one, which is 13 or 14 in this direction. Seems to be getting further and further, even though I'm getting closer. Are they like homing in on each other? What is happening there? There's a bunch of dudes. I'm going to have to go with the axe, and I. After all that, I got eaten by 2 frickin' spiders. And the good news is you just end up with bonuses still. You're still leveling up. I don't know if it took all our inventory away. It didn't. There doesn't seem to be much consequence to dying at all then. It wants me to go back out on the same mission. So it's almost like it's just a load of a save, right? When you die, it just loads the save. So I think we're pretty good there. We can probably just leave that there. Here we go. Right, what do we think of Dreadweave now it is out? I think it's actually alright. It's not too bad. The issues I had with it, the bad optimization, the really bad voice acting, the clunkiness of the guns, the whole game just really reeked of budget title. But now it actually is alright. I think they've perfected some of the back end work and it seems fine. It's running a lot better on Linux than it ever did on Windows. The fact we have controller support, which is the 8-bit Do controller, really appreciate that. Just out the gate works straight away. The overall experience of the game was fine, so I'm going to give this one a solid 3 out of 5. Now the reason I've done that is because once you go through the single player experience, you're probably not going to revisit this game for at least a couple of years, so therefore the replayability is just not there. I think the overall gameplay loop is kind of bare bones, bare basics, so you're going to get about as much enjoyment out of that as you could possibly find. I'm going to be actually playing this one, of course, but whether you guys want to pick it up is completely down to you. I think it's fun for what it is. I think the whole repetitiveness of it, I've played time and time again with better games, you know, but they're more expensive games. So the Stalker series or something like Active Matter, you know, has a lot more to offer than this particular game, but it is single player. It doesn't require an internet connection. You can just jump in and play it. So that has something going for it. You can play it in bed on the deck using the controller quite comfortably. If you've got a touch screen handheld, then you're not even going to worry about the mouse issue. You're just going to tap the screen when it requires a mouse. So for me, I think it's a win. I think it's a good game, but it's a budget title and I've rated it as such. It does strike me as a budget title. So take from that what you will, and thank you for joining me today, guys. You've all been amazing, and thank you for your time. Your time is valuable. Thank you for spending it with us. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. There we go. We're done. I will say that we are now off for a week. We don't come back until not this Monday coming, the following Monday. That's due to a bereavement. I've got to go and bury my granddad, but I'm going to take that week off, and I'm probably going to take the from the Monday to Friday to do the racing rig. So we'll do the test week of the racing rig. So we'll do Racing Shanus for that week, and then we'll take a week off to perfect it, to check out the footage, to release those videos, see what people think, and then get back to that again. So we got like a hickledy-pickledy week on, week off, week on, week off, until we get to the end of the summer holiday, which will be September. And some point in September, we'll be running Racing Rig full-time every week. So once we start doing that, you'll know that you're at the end of that, because October then is obviously horror games. We're doing Resident Evil, we're doing Dead by Daylight, things like this. So that's the schedule for now. So I'm sure all of you will have a great time. And then over Christmas, we're doing Tekken, we're doing Street Fighter, we're doing King of Fighters, we're doing all of that stuff. We're revisiting some funny games. I've got some real stinkers that I want to bring to the channel and just have a laugh with. So there's a lot planned for this year. So you'll enjoy yourself, I'll enjoy myself, and we'll all have a great time. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.